Hello. Welcome back to the Jenaverse.
Cue music.
Come and join us for Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse. Come and join us for Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse. This episode, I know we say this all the time, it's a special episode, but this is truly a special episode. This is the 26th.
Me being like,
you're like, what?
What is the specialness of this episode?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Jill. This is our 26th episode, meaning...
It's our 6-month anniversary.
Exactly.
Aww. Wow.
Our baby Jenaverse is
6 months. Wow.
Oh, by the way, I'm Ena.
Oh, and I'm Jill. And together, we're Jenna. Yeah, welcome to the Jenaverse.
Yes, welcome. Welcome back if you are a previous citizen of the Jenaverse.
Yeah, if it's your first time here, after this, go watch the last 6 months of episodes.
Yeah, that's like a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Even though you guys demand all the time it's longer. My God.
I can't believe you guys are asking
Why
to
do you
make
want
this
this to be
thing longer. Women are never enough.
No. More.
But yes, we have a jam-packed episode for you.
Oh. Well, we're going to kick it off with something I love, which is we're going to judge your secrets.
Mm-hmm. And of course, we have a little like lately to catch up on because last episode I ran my mouth too much and we didn't have time for anything else. So we have a little lately.
Yeah, people love the lately though. They love when we go normal podcast mode.
Yes, normal podcast mode.
And of course, we're going to end with a brand new game.
Yeah, so sit back.
Relax.
Grab a popcorn. Just let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse. Okay. So here at the Jenaverse, people like to send us their secrets.
I mean, I love secrets.
I literally don't know why. I mean, we asked for them, but it's very surprising.
Asked for them, but if someone asked me for a secret, honestly, I wouldn't do it.
I'd tell someone else a secret, honestly. You didn't say it had to be my secret.
I might make up a secret.
Oh.
I wouldn't tell a real secret.
I'd tell somebody else's secret and pretend it was mine. That's what I'm saying.
I have certain things in my life, though, that should be secrets, but I just tell everybody. So it's kind of like I'm telling them a secret because society thinks it's a secret, but to Jill, it's not.
Yeah,
That's just
you're
information.
pretty an open book.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
But that's because the secrets I'm telling people aren't the real secrets.
Oh.
The real secrets, very few know.
Mm.
I am the type of person that everything I tell at least one person. Dr. Pete. Shout out to Dr. Pete.
You heard that here, folks. Jill might have some things underneath her bed.
I definitely do.
Okay. So yeah, we asked you guys for your secrets. And based on your secrets, we're going to decide whether or not we would fuck you, we would marry you, or we would banish you. Because quite frankly, we're not sending people to jail anymore.
No, because there's no jail in the Jenaverse. Because we don't even believe in all of that bullshit.
Exactly.
But we do believe in banishing you from the universe.
Yes, we believe in
you're gone. That's how justice works in the Jenaverse. It's just bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Poof. You're somewhere else.
And I think that's how it should work everywhere.
Yeah.
We should be able to vote people out of reality. That's the problem with society. All right, so this first one, somebody said, their secret is, when I was little, I was afraid of the dark, so I had to pee in the middle of the night. I would just pee on my wall while laying in the bed instead of getting up to go to the bathroom.
Thanks for the birth control. Oh my God, what the fuck's wrong with children? No. Banishment. How many babysitters quit on you?
I'm not gonna lie, I would marry you. I know it's shocking, Jill, but hear me out. This person is admitting something very vulnerable. And also, they did it when they were little. You know, this is like so far removed from
Never
you
been
right
a
now.
nanny. Never been a nanny.
I actually have, Jill. I don't know. I just think like, you know, let's let bygones be bygones. You seem that you feel bad about it.
But marry, all the way marry?
You know, I don't always have good taste.
If
That's
you
a
want to
reflection
admit
of me as a person.
then you get to do whatever you want.
You know what? Yeah. I feel like we would have a lot to talk about because your secret is, you know, it's like awful. It's bad. And you would make me feel good about myself.
Yes.
In the marriage.
And that's what marriage is all about.
It is. You have to marry someone that makes you feel good about yourself.
Even if that's because they're so awful that you feel good about yourself in comparison.
Mm-hmm. I think that's why my parents are still together. Anyway, so the next one, this person says, My ex and I have been broken up since 2012. We have talked briefly for a handful of time in recent years, and I still listen to the music he releases.
2012. That was over 10 years ago, babe.
It feels like 20 years ago.
It should be. I'm not gonna banish you because you're already hurting. That's clear that you're in pain. So I guess I'll fuck you.
I'll marry you. Hear me out.
What kind of mood are you in today?
You know, maybe I'm feeling lonely. But the only reason I would marry this person is because, like, I know I can, like, divorce them and they'd still, like...
Oh, yeah.
They'd still tune into the Jenaverse. They'd still be
That's
supportive.
true.
This is someone you want in your camp.
A supporter for life. Yeah, maybe
That's what
just
I'm
marry it for a
saying.
second so we can get the lifetime
That's what
viewer
I'm saying.
for
Like,
the
obviously,
Jenaverse.
this marriage isn't
No,
going to last
yeah,
because you're
actually-
a loser. But...
Yeah, actually, I'm going to change mine to marry because that's working smarter, not harder.
sometimes marriage is an investment. An investment in a future fan, even.
Sure. I'm not going to argue with that logic.
Okay, this next one. Someone says, their secret is, so my mom got a boob lift after the divorce. Go
off.
boss girl. And I have to keep it a secret from my family, including my dad and sister. But it's kind of dumb. I mean, they will probably notice.
Honestly, I want to fuck your mom.
Yeah.
If she's feeling good about herself after this divorce, getting her titties lifted, and don't tell anyone. Who cares? If your sister and dad want to be like, Mom's tits are mysteriously amazing, let them wonder.
Well, the only reason why I guess the mom wants it to be a secret is that, like, divorces are, like, kind of messy sometimes.
The money. I forgot about that. I forgot that shit costs money.
And it's like, oh, okay, so I have to pay you all this alimony, but all of a sudden you're walking around with a new pair of
With titties
tits.
literally pointing up to your eyes. She better be wearing turtlenecks.
Yeah, I would fuck her because, you know, it'd be messy to marry her because I don't want to be the second
I don't want
marriage
to be in this
that.
divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm fucking her because that's a girl boss move.
That's a
and
girl
I
boss
support that.
move.
You take your alimony and you go get your titties lifted and you fuck someone else. Girl bosses stick together.
Girl bosses, unite. This person says their secret is I smell my farts.
I would marry you.
Who?
Because you're not taking life. Yeah, and wait. Let me change my tone. You're right. Who would not smell their farts?
Are you farting and running? Unless you're farting and running. Like, I'm going to
Great
banish
point.
you because this isn't a secret.
You're right.
You are so boring. If this is the secrets that you have, I
You're
could
right.
not stand existing in the same universe as you.
I'm going to banish you because you either don't know what a secret is or you're a freak who wants to think about your farts. Banished.
Banished to the Jenaverse shadow realm. I'm sorry. I just read that. I'm like, okay, babes. Don't we all?
I almost fell for that.
You almost felt, you were like, oh, hey, yeah, I smell my farts too.
I'm dumb.
No, you had the benefit of the doubt. And then we realized.
And I'm taking it away from y'all. Y'all played with my benefit of the doubt, and now it's gone for the rest of the game.
This person says, oh, this is juicy. Their secret is, I stay with my boyfriend because he is helping me get a job in his field.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
You can have
wrong
a
with
boyfriend for any reason.
I'm marrying you because you know how to get what you want.
Yeah, once you get this job, leave him and get with me.
Exactly.
And we'll get married.
Exactly.
And go to Costa Rica with your good job. Take a vacation, go to Punta Cana.
This next person says their secret is that they interviewed for a job 2 doors down from their apartment. The people interviewed them 4 times and didn't hire them each time. And later they hired back a staff member who had quit the previous year. So for the next 2 years, they would occasionally fling the tied up bag of their dog's poo onto their patio.
Honestly.
I'm fucking you because, like, obviously I wouldn't marry you because you have a dog. And you have a very strong sense of revenge. That's not someone you should marry.
Scary.
That's not someone you should marry. But I feel like, you would have some interesting stories. Like, you sound like someone who would, like, I'd have a little laugh in the night. But, yeah, you just have such a strong sense of revenge for something that you're not really entitled to.
Yeah, the entitlement is why I'm banishing you.
No.
Because who knows if you were even qualified for this job? I don't trust you. And you're being banished.
Again, very concerning.
Concerning behavior.
Very concerning behavior. Like, no job is that deep.
No.
No job is that deep, babes.
It's a job. You're not going to like it. It's a job.
This next person says their secret is that they used a dildo as a sink plunger once.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's a country girls make do moment. Your sink is clogged, you don't have a plunger, but you got a dildo with a suction cup. What's the difference? I would marry you because you got a good head on your shoulders.
I agree.
You're
I was
thinking
gonna
outside
say
the
same
box.
thing. You are ingenious, you are innovative, and you are a problem solver. You make things happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do one last one. So this person says their secret is that they went on a Hinge date and it turned into a three-way because they matched with both of them and they were friends.
Wow.
How does it feel to be living my dream? I feel like I can't even marry you. I can't even fuck you because I'm so jealous.
Oh.
I'm filled with envy. You are going to the Jenaverse shadow realm because I am very envious.
Jealous.
I am jealous.
Wow. Honestly, that's someone I would fuck. I want the stories. They know how to slut. They're not going to get attached. We're going to be LOLing. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're here in the Jenaverse, whoever you are.
Oh, wait, sorry. I do want to do this last one because I just saw this. This is the last one, guys. Okay, this person's secret is I used children's toothpaste until I was 18.
Such a specific secret. I'm going to marry you. Yeah, I think I will because I was a child who wasn't in a rush to grow up. I was kind of JoJo Siwaing my way through life. Like, you know, when everybody started kissing people in the 7th grade, I was like, thank God I don't have to do that yet. And it sounds like you had a similar mentality. You don't need a rush to grow up. You're not agreeing?
No, I am banishing this individual.
Why?
Children's toothpaste? Have you used children's toothpaste? It's like candy. I hate that shit. My mouth doesn't feel clean afterwards. When I was a child, I was like, this is not acceptable. It felt
technically you are a child till you're 18.
All right, we're ending this segment
gonna hit me.
because I am upset. Jill, what was that?
It's the truth.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for sending your secrets. Some of you are marriage material, and some of you...
Oh, me? Should be banished?
I should be banished. I'm banishing Jill to this episode.
Whatever, I'll be banished for a while. It's fine. I could probably reflect on myself.
Me too, actually.
No.
We're both in timeout. Reflecting. All right, well, on to the next.
Yeah.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome.
As many of our watchers call this, we're going normal podcast mode because it is time for the lately.
Yes.
And this lately, honestly, it's about the internet this week. Mm-hmm. A lot has been happening online, so we're just going to do a little roundup. What's been happening online, we're here to discuss.
Exactly.
And of course, mine, there's no way you didn't hear about this week. Of course, mine has to do with celebrity gossip. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just going to say, there is no more beloved human being than Kiki Palmer. Have you ever heard anyone say anything bad about Kiki Palmer?
No.
Literally, change your tune. Because the only person who's ever said shit about Kiki Palmer is now the father of her child.
The father of her child?
Did you see this?
I mean, I knew that something happened, but I did not know what he said. I just know that, like, apparently he said something, a bad-mouthed Kiki Palmer, and I don't even know what he said.
Here we go.
Okay.
This is what happened. Kiki Palmer goes to an Usher show. I didn't know this, but I guess Usher shows are really sexy. But it's like sexy in like a Magic Mike way, where it's harmless. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So Kiki Palmer goes to the show. She wears like a bodysuit with a thong and like a see-through mesh dress over it. But it's like T-length. It's like, she looks amazing. So she goes to this Usher show, and there's this video taken of Usher like serenades someone in the audience every show, and he serenades Kiki Palmer. Obviously, she's the most famous fucking person in the room. So her and Usher are like swaying back and forth, the thing's happening, she's acting really into it, he's acting really into it, but these two are performers. They're clearly performing in this moment, but that video gets out online. And then Kiki Palmer's father of her child, Darius, don't even know his last name, doesn't matter.
Were they together at the time?
Oh, they're together. Okay. They're together. Literally, one day before all of this happens, Kiki Palmer gets on her Twitter and tweets, "I love my man so much, period." The next day, this video comes out. Darius the nobody gets on his Twitter and badmouths Kiki. He says, "You're a mom, it's the dress for me." shaming what she wore to the Usher concert. And then he goes on being like, I'm a traditional man with traditional values, and this is my family and my reputation, and blah, blah, blah. This traditional man with traditional values who is literally sugar babying off of Keke Palmer and being like a stay-at-home daddy, got someone pregnant out of wedlock. Where are the traditional values? A month earlier to this, he posted a video himself of Keke twerking and said, look what my baby did to Keke Palmer. So it's like, so much isn't adding up with Mr. Darius the nobody. So of course that happens online and everybody comes for him. They ridicule him so much, Twitter down, Instagram down, he's nowhere to be found. We're all waiting for Keke to respond because she has never let us down in any moment. She first posts the photos of her in the outfit, being like, I wish I got more pictures in this outfit. We're liking, we're commenting, yes girl boss. Usher comments like big boss girl energy. Like Darius is at home crying.
Seething.
He can't even see it because he's already deleted his Instagram. So the next day comes, Keke gets on her Instagram, or she posts a video of her singing to her baby, and she posts, I'm a mother. She's like, being a mother has inspired me, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, t-shirts now available that say I'm a mother on it, and ones that say Stevie to the bullshit. So she took this moment of her terrible father of her child, shaming her publicly online, and she turned it into a girl boss moment where she's making money. Everybody take a note. Everybody be Keke.
First of all, wow. I mean, Keke. I love this rundown, Jill.
Yeah.
You have a talent.
Me on Twitter.
You have a
me
talent
on Instagram being like, loving the drama.
I guess like I just have a few questions. Firstly, why is she with him?
Previous to this, we were all rooting for them. At this point, we didn't know anything bad about Darius. Of course, now they've dug through his Twitter and found other shameful things he said. Now, of course, because he made us all squint real hard. But before, we had no reason to squint. So we were all rooting for him. So up until this point, I don't think the public or Keke knew he was a piece of shit. And based on how she reacted to the situation, she wouldn't have put up with this bullshit if it was happening behind closed doors. Mm-hmm. So I feel like this is a bombshell for us and Keke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And secondly, are they split up?
We have no idea. We're based on the shirt thing. I think there's trouble in paradise. Mm-hmm. We'll see how it unfolds.
Okay. I love this drama. I love this tea. The internet is a very, very
I mean, the internet
place.
had me clicking and reading. It was like I was reading Twilight again in high school, turning pages on the internet, reading that drama. Loved it. Also, I don't know where men are getting the gumption. Nobody's. Darius, nobody.
Does he even have a job? What is he?
He's an actor. Yeah.
So you're a nobody and you're broke. And
you got the biggest thing, you got the biggest fish you're ever going to catch on your hook, and you fumbled it. Loser.
Especially when you're known as somebody's partner. You don't have a name to yourself, babes.
And now you don't have an Instagram or a Twitter either.
And now you won't have a partner to yourself. Well, you know what? I'm so glad. Thank you so much. So lastly, I just want to talk about something just because it's so fresh, so new. It's happening. It's hip. And
everybody's talking about it.
Everybody's talking about it, and it's just so much drama. Yes, that is right. We are talking threads from Instagram.
Yes.
If you don't know, if you live under the world's biggest rock.
Yeah, tell my dad what this is.
Yeah, let me tell your dad what this is. So Instagram is an app.
Good, that's where we need to start for Will.
Instagram is a web app in which you can go and post images, and you can amass followers.
Yeah,
and
post videos.
You can post videos and images, and you can connect with people. For years, Instagram has only done that. And there has been another social media website where you can also post images and
videos. But you mostly post words.
But you mostly post words. You post short little snippets of words and your thoughts. And it's called Twitter. And it's very popular. People use it to spread news. People use it to...
Yeah, every boomer should have to watch these explanations.
Every boomer should have to watch this.
Stop asking your children to watch the Jenaverse.
Onboarding.
Yes, we're onboarding my dad right now so he can understand what threads is.
Twitter is basically they call it the internet's town hall.
Literally.
It's basically where people hang out on the internet.
They just shout into the darkness.
Shout into the darkness. People talk about what's happening, rumors spread, gossip. It really, truly is the town hall of the internet. And Twitter had been that way for years. And then last year, an evil billionaire by the name of Elon Musk buys Twitter.
And destroys it.
Destroys it, basically.
Yeah.
He fires a bunch of employees.
Twitter barely works on my iPhone 5 now.
Twitter
barely
is hanging by a thread. He fired a lot of people. He has an ideological goal in mind in which he believes in like extreme free speech. Back in the day, to get a blue check mark was like a verification if you were famous or a notable public figure. He changed that for the entire internet. He started letting people buy blue check marks. This is just me detailing the amount of discord and the amount of mess that this man has created. Even I left Twitter. I left Twitter as well. Tweeter. We both left Twitter.
I used to be creating a lot of personal drama for myself on Twitter, and I set that aside and left.
So we were honestly kind of pleased when, out of nowhere, Instagram decides to create their own Twitter duplicate app.
Literally, you called that this would happen.
And this happened because right before this happened, Twitter instated a tweet limit, a rates limit, they call it. You could only view 300 tweets if you were a brand new account and you were unverified. If you were unverified, but you've been using it for a while, you could view 600 tweets. And if you subscribe to Twitter, basically you paid money to have a blue check mark, you could view 6,000 tweets. The point of a website is to have people on your website.
Yeah, but they're like, money's the point of a website now.
But the reason he had to do that, some people suspect, is because, well, he fired so many people that he can't really handle, running the website. So
they're trying to get me off the iPhone 5.
They're trying to get everybody off. So basically, Twitter's falling apart. A lot of people were upset and angry about that. And then Instagram sees this opportunity and they seize it by the balls. And they said, we're dropping our own Twitter duplicate. It's called Threads. And the day that Instagram dropped it, it popped off.
Yes, everybody was threading.
Everybody is jumping over to Threads. Now, hang on. Instagram is ran by one of the most evil, unlikable, uncharismatic, swagless, unethical men who has ever lived. Yes, that's right, Mark Zuckerberg. And so we don't like Mark. We don't particularly like him and his dealing. No. And he has made Instagram a particularly harder place to be. We're not big fans of this man, but we are big fans of two awful people having a death battle.
Yes, we're into the billionaires fighting.
Exactly. So Threads basically came and it has essentially started to dethrone Twitter.
Yeah.
Elon Musk he is spiraling. He is in a spiral. And Threads keeps getting more and more
people are
users.
threading.
In 7 hours, Threads got 10 million users in 7 hours.
I didn't sign up for Threads. Oh, Elon's having a tough one.
Yeah. It's a bad one for Twitter.
Yeah.
And this app might be the death of Twitter.
I hope it is. Twitter was meant to die.
It was meant to die.
Let it die.
They did in such a genius way. Exactly. You just can bring your followers over from Instagram to Threads.
Yeah, you can post them right on your Instagram.
Exactly.
I mean, it was a good business move by Marky.
I will give it to Mark.
We'll let him have that.
We'll let him have that. But yeah, so that is basically Threads in a nutshell for anyone who's never heard of social
Literally,
media
my
in their
dad's
life.
head is reeling right now. What are your thoughts on Threads?
I think Threads will end up actually killing Instagram. That's just my prediction. Because I think Threads can do everything that Instagram can do. They have video, they have photo, they have text posts. Once you give it a story, it's over. Once you give it DMs, Threads doesn't have DMs yet, by the way. They rushed that app. They rushed it.
Because of the limit. They were like, get it out there. They want it right now.
We don't care. We'll fix it later.
Wow.
But yeah, sorry. This got long.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up.
We need to wrap it up.
Talking about the internet took us all over the place.
But yeah, it's an exciting time.
Yeah, things are changing.
Things are changing. Oh, sorry. That's
God.
Just my stomach.
Please, that's some small dick man on some loud bike. Ruining the Jenaverse.
Well, on to the next.
On to the next.
Jenaverse.
Okay, we asked y'all, what are you arguing about? There's no way you can make it through your little life without getting in some beef, some arguments. So we asked y'all, what are you arguing about? And we're here to do what we do best, which is take sides.
Yes. And this game was inspired by my mother. In fact, she made a personal request. She does, in fact, tune into the podcast. And she made a personal request. She said, you guys should discuss this on your podcast. And, I said, you know what, Augustina, I will.
Yes.
So her argument, she was arguing with her sister. And the argument was basically, now, this is an argument that only boomers will care about. Let's be real. But her argument was basically, okay, so if somebody comes to your house, right?
I do love this argument. It's so minute. It's the perfect thing to argue about.
I love it. If somebody comes to your house and like you see each other, who has to greet each other first? Who has to greet who first?
So you open the door and your mom would just stand in a stalemate.
No. It's more like, say Owen came to visit, right? And Owen came to visit you, but I came out of my room. Who's greeting who first?
So if someone comes to your house that you weren't expecting and you see them, should they say hi to you or should you say hi to them? Oh. Oh, I see. Honestly, for me, it would depend who it is. If I like you, I would be like, hi. But if I didn't like you, I'd be like, in my house, not going to say hello to me?
I think that's how my mom felt, like, in my house, not going to say hello to me.
Soaking in my air conditioning?
At the base core, I genuinely don't think it matters that much. Because it's like one of those things where it's just like, who cares? But I mean, like, I think it's also coming from a cultural, let me give a cultural anecdote to this. The person who lives in the home is older. And
then
the person
you should
who's
definitely
visiting
say
is
hello
younger.
first.
Right.
If there's ever an age thing going on, the younger person just always has to be nicer.
Yes, and has to say, yes, exactly.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
But if you're the same age, there could be a stalemate.
If you're the same age, honestly, I'm only saying hi if we make eye contact. That's for real.
And if it's like, how well do I know you? Like, if you have roommates and it's some random person visiting your roommate and you don't even like your roommate, are you going to be buddying up to their friends?
Yeah, I guess, wow, there's, now that I think about it, there are.
But if it's older than younger, come on.
Yeah. But I guess, like, if it is, like, someone that I don't know, I don't know.
It would just depend on what mood I'm in.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't say hi first if it's someone I don't know. I would have to make eye contact.
Have to be, like, left alone
with them in a room, and it's just like, oh, hey. The moment we lock eyes, I guess we have to acknowledge each other.
Yeah.
But, I guess, Mom, if you're listening, the onus will go on the person who is visiting, in my opinion.
Yeah. Especially if it's like, if the heat's on, the air conditioner's on, they're drinking your water.
Yeah.
They're sitting in your chair.
The least they could do is say hi.
Yeah, they're enjoying the comfort of your home.
Exactly.
So, yeah, especially if it's some little pipsqueak who's younger than you. You better be saying hello.
All right.
Yeah, that was a great one to kick it off.
Yeah.
To get a real life submission is so fun. But yeah, so we're going to talk about what y'all have been arguing about, and we're going to decide who's wrong.
And who's right.
Ooh. Let's start with a couple one, because there's nothing we support less here on the Jenaverse than long-term relationships. Okay, this person's arguing with their boyfriend. What a surprise. Okay, this person says, I tell my boyfriend when I'm tired, I want rest and alone time. And I get mad when he interrupts and feels ignored. Honestly, your boyfriend's wrong.
Your boyfriend's wrong. Absolutely wrong. That's like boundaries. You set your boundaries and you've communicated it, and he chooses to disrespect it.
Unless it's like the situation where you meant to break up with this man and you're putting it off so much that you just won't talk to him or spend time with him, but you're trapping him as your boyfriend. That's the only situation where he would have any leg to stand on. But that's not the situation. I know it's not. So this man is wrong, and he needs a hobby. He needs a life. Men on the internet try to say girls don't have hobbies. I've never seen a group of human beings have less hobbies than, I don't know, men my age. Older men have hobbies, honestly. But men our age, where are the hobbies?
You know why?
Girlies got more hobbies than y'all.
Do you know why older men have hobbies? Because they're trying to not be there and take care of their children. Anyway, while I am at it, I just know, I get the premonition. I'm like getting the sense that he's interrupting you to ask you shit that he should know. He's like, babe, is there more toilet paper? He's like, babe, do you know where the cups go? I can just sense it.
No, this is bad. Honestly, what do we normally say? Break up with your boyfriend.
Wake up and break up.
Here's the thing, like, I don't know who started this myth in modern society that you should spend every fucking waking second with your significant other, but that shit needs to stop. I don't want to see my boyfriend more than twice a week. I don't need to see him. I got shit going on. I'll see you a weekday and I'll see you a weekend day. And that's only if we're in a serious relationship. And that's the most I'm gonna see you.
And honestly, I think, now I know we always joke about this, but you should really reconsider the relationship. No, I only say that because like you guys might have a different relationship style.
Yes.
Because like Jill said, Jill's someone who does not want to see her boyfriend. You
barely ever
sound like a Jill. But it
Yeah,
sounds
we
like
could date. We could date and have a great time.
you're dating someone who wants to see you constantly. That is a mismatch of compatibility. That's just gonna build up. It's just gonna build up and lead to further compatibility issues. I'm so sorry, but like, I don't know. Maybe you should rethink the whole thing.
Yeah.
But your boyfriend is definitely wrong, and he should feel bad.
Yeah, he should take up like crocheting or something because he needs a life. Ooh, this person's arguing about how to fold toilet paper. Crumpled or folded in squares versus wrapped around your hand. The wrapped around the hand option. You really got a mess down there. You need a glove.
I actually have an opinion on this.
Oh, perfect. Go off.
First of all, no, absolutely not to crumple. Absolutely not to crumple. Simply because there's just too much of a chance of.
It's unpredictable.
It's unpredictable. It's uncontrollable.
It's unpredictable.
Folding is great, you know, for just like you just peed your wipe. That is what fold is. You have to fold enough because depending on the type of toilet paper, there can have breakthroughs. I think wrap around and pull out is the most secure method because you wrap it around, you get a thick layer. I take messy shits. I'm sorry. I'm talking about people like me. Jill doesn't need a wipe after she shits, but I do.
I could just run away from the toilet.
So yeah, wrap around, pull out, and then you've got a nice thick layer, and you can make do with that. And while we're talking about toilet paper, I do think
I know she wants to talk about this.
people will not agree with me. This is very controversial. But I think one-ply toilet paper is superior to two-ply toilet paper. Why?
And the chat's probably going crazy right now.
The chat can go crazy all they want. But I am right because two-ply toilet paper it's a farce, right? It's a farce. It runs out so much quicker because even though you know it's thicker, you're still using the same amount as one-ply. And also one-ply, if you fold and wrap around enough, you still get a thick amount and it lasts longer.
It does last a long time.
Two-ply toilet paper was invented so that they give you less paper.
I believe that is true.
And it clogs your toilet more. But I do understand that it is more luxurious depending on the brand.
Yeah.
Depending on the brand. I've had some scratchy two-ply toilet paper in my life before, so that's not even the end-all be-all. I can understand the luxury, and I know some people have hemorrhoids, but could not be bothered with that.
Couldn't be bothered with that. My butthole's strong.
Yeah.
As a person who doesn't care, there are benefits to one-ply that I don't think society admits to. And I just want to say that. I don't care. I'll use either. And I will adjust the appropriate ratios because I'm not wasting. Oh, this is an interesting argument. This person's arguing about what are the ingredients that define guacamole. The definition of guacamole is avocado,
cilantro, onion, and lemon or lime.
I think it specifically has to be a lime.
Oh, you think it has to be a lime?
I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference, but if I was going to buy a citrus at the store to make guacamole.
I think you buy a lime, but you can make do with a lemon if that's all you have.
I think you also need salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, yeah. And then I would say like some kind of spicy, like you want like a jalapeno or you want like a habanero or a serrano, get a little pepper.
I don't think you need that
you don't
for the
need
definition.
That. You definitely don't. Yeah, it's definitely all of those things.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I don't know what else you could be arguing about, the other ingredients.
Actually, it's not guacamole unless it comes from the guacamole region of Mexico. Other than that, it's just avocado spread.
So yeah, maybe you've never had guacamole in your life.
I feel like we really need to define guacamole because too many brands are like giving you avocado mush and just saying it's guacamole.
I don't want to see a guacamole in a container that you peel off the lid. That's not guacamole.
It shouldn't be squeezable. It shouldn't come out like toothpaste, babes.
No, you shouldn't be writing your name with guacamole. I don't want to see that. This person's arguing with their boyfriend because boyfriend left me alone in the jungle of Costa Rica to go change at the hotel without telling me. Left me alone with no phone, no room key, no water, and just disappeared for 45 minutes. boyfriends are officially the #1 suspect in any murder reported to the Jenaverse, because the things you're telling us about your significant others are concerning.
There's no X in front of any of these submissions, and it's killing me. A boyfriend. Constant.
Ex-boyfriend.
It should be ex-boyfriend. It should be one time, some guy I dated.
For 6 months and wasted some time on. Left me alone in the jungle to die.
Actively your boyfriend. This is actively your boyfriend.
You shouldn't be arguing. You should be not talking to this man.
You shouldn't be arguing. You should be biting him.
Wow. Yeah, break up with your boyfriend. This is the thing. Half of these submissions are about arguing with boyfriend, partner, significant other. Y'all make me happy to be single all the time.
Yeah, you guys are not making the case for relationships.
No, someone tell me something good.
Oh my God.
Ooh, here is a juicy argument. This person said they're arguing about my best friend and brother are in a weird situationship. And I've invited them both to my birthday. And they're both stressing out about how to act. But I don't care. We're adults and we need to grow up because it's my birthday. Honestly, you're motherfucking right.
You're right.
They put themselves in this dumbass situation and now they're not grown enough to handle it and it's gonna spoil your birthday? I don't think so.
That has nothing to do with you.
No, and you're right. This has nothing to do with you. They need to get the fuck over it and grow up.
And if one of them pulls out, they will absolutely be hearing.
Yeah, I would give them the business. Absolutely. What idiots. I've said this before in my everyday life, but if you're not a slut, don't slut. There's nothing wrong with being a slut. There's nothing wrong with acting slutty, but it is wrong to act slutty when you don't have it in your heart. And then everything's complicated and messy when us sluts were just out here slutting.
The slut life isn't for the weak of heart.
Ooh, here's one that makes me mad. And they're mad too because they're in all caps. This person is arguing about it's okay for dogs to bark. It's how they express themselves. No, I don't agree. You're letting your dog bark all day long? Where do you live? You better live in the country alone on the top of a fucking mountaintop. Because I've said this for years. A bark is a scream. A bark is a dog scream. And why is your dog screaming all day? Maybe a few screams a day, but scream all day. We're no telling your dog to shut the fuck up at any point. No. This is why I have a cat, because even if Shmi made as much noise as she could make in her body, it would be a yell. She wouldn't even be able to get to scream. So I'm sorry, that's controversial, but your dog can shut the fuck up.
Wow. I've never thought about it that way. I wasn't even picturing that. I was like, dogs can bark. Yeah, that's part of their lexicon.
Think about the dog upstairs. They can bark maybe if Timmy fell down the well.
Yeah, now that you put it that, I thought it was just like a dog barking in general. Like.
Yeah, dogs can bark when they have something important to say, but I don't think dogs, every bark is important and needs to happen. No. I feel really strongly about this.
I can tell. Oh my God. There's a heat radiating from her body. If you were here.
I'm so sick of dogs barking. They're screaming. This person says, they're arguing about, my friend wants me to leave my boyfriend so I can date her instead. She calls him names and other stuff. I told her to stop several times. We work together, so I see her every day. This is like sexual harassment at the workplace.
Yeah, go to fucking HR, babe.
This is not your friend.
How is this even an argument? This is like, yeah, this is a tormentor. There's definitely like some level of you need therapy going on here, because like, why haven't you cut this person off yet?
Yeah. Are you addicted to the attention?
Yeah, because everything you're talking about is honestly concerning.
Honestly, a lot of times when I hear people's stories where I'm like, there's no boundaries involved, I'm like, oh, you're addicted to attention. Just give yourself attention, and then you won't need so much from other people.
Just chase online cloud. Jeez.
Yeah. Or just take a nap. I'm going to say this last one because I know it will set you off. It's like when you wind up the toy right now. That's what I'm doing right now. This person's arguing about if it's okay to admit romantic feelings towards a friend. Letting go of the little twister.
No. 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 Mm-mm. Your feelings have nothing to do with the other person, especially if they didn't cause it directly. They were just existing. And you're over here having little perverted thoughts about them. And suddenly you're going to make it their problem? I don't think it's okay. You know what you do need? You need to take a hike. You need to rethink your life. You need to sit down and realize that there is a difference between platonic feelings and romantic feelings. And you need to get yourself a new crush. You need to get a life. You need to do something else. Something else that just does not involve this person. Puts distance between yourself and can't help yourself. You just need to take the steps to get better because you are sick. You are sick. You
Go
are
to the hospital.
ill. Go to the hospital.
Urgent care.
Check yourself in. You are unwell and you need to take care of that.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be really sure with this shit. And you gotta be sure not only that you have a crush on them, that they have a crush on you. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. If the vibes aren't there, don't be bringing this up for a Hail Mary pass. You know it's just gonna end this friendship and make your whole friend group weird.
It might be like a moment of feeling in both of you guys. That's also the thing. Sometimes like you both think you have feelings for each other.
Give it time.
Give it time.
A year. You can have a crush on someone for a year.
I just think, I don't know, I think you should just walk away. Walk away, find something else to do with your life.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Overall, I think y'all need boundaries.
Yeah, y'all need boundaries, y'all need Jesus, y'all need like an avalanche to fall upon you. You need an anvil to hit your head like those old cartoons. Y'all need something.
Yeah. Come to reality and we'll answer some more of these another day, you know? But yeah.
I think there's not much else left to say.
No, on to the next.
On to the next.
Oh.
Wow!
I don't know why I sighed.
Wow!
I don't know why I sighed.
Oh, wow!
Honestly, I don't know.
I call that character growth.
No.
I
That was a mistake.
I call that character development.
That was a fumble. That was an oopsie.
Oh my God. She's sad, y'all.
No.
She's sad that episode's ending, y'all.
I'm always sad. No, do the thing. Do the thing.
Yes.
What you were gonna do it.
I don't even remember anymore.
Well, you were starting to like.
I don't even remember. I was like.
I messed up the whole thing.
Oh my God.
You're probably gonna sing a little song. Honestly, now that you've started not screaming, which everybody complained about, people are now complaining that you're not screaming.
I don't know what people want from me. They want me to scream. They don't want me to scream. I'm one person. Thank you guys so much.
I messed up the whole thing.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in yet again. I mean, truly, 6 months is a big celebration.
Also, yeah, if you've been here for the whole 6 months, thank you.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Like, I don't know, this is exciting. It's such an achievement.
Yeah,
like,
6 months flew by, but it flew by on the macro, but on the micro, it was a struggle every second.
It was a struggle. Every episode has been riddled with issues.
Tech issues.
Audio
issues.
Scheduling issues.
Oh my God.
Oh, editing. Oh.
Don't even get us started. So if you're here and you know we've been doing this for 6 months, like it. Leave a comment. Congratulate us on our hard, continuous work.
Yes, share it with a friend. Share it with an enemy. Share it with,
Literally.
I don't even fucking care, a stranger. Just, come on, guys. We are putting in our heart, soul, and pussy every single episode. It takes hours of work to get this out to you. It's eating us up from the inside.
Yeah, it's killing us.
It's killing us. We're missing out on opportunities. We're missing out on
relaxation,
social events to make this podcast happen.
So make it pop off because we can't do that by ourselves.
Yes, we can't keep going at this rate.
You have to make sure one day we only Jenaverse. So share it, like it, leave a comment, subscribe.
Fill out the Google form. We need the content.
We need the submissions.
And what else? What else can we
join us in the live chat?
Join us in the live chat. What are you doing? If you have been watching for the past 6 months and you have not joined us for a single live chat,
shout out to our chatters in the chat.
We're
there with you now.
Shout out to our citizens. I think that's enough guilt.
Yeah. We were really like
the 6 months of rage has been building.
The 6 months of work. We're like, you better make this shit pop off because we're working so damn hard.
Yeah, but in all honesty, we truly are very appreciative and grateful for everyone who joins us every single week and just tunes in, listens, catches up, binges.
Yeah, the chatters in the chat really keep us going.
Yes, and also the people who just watch it
Yeah,
later.
normal watch. But the listeners, I know you're listening now.
I love the
I don't
listeners.
support y'all.
I don't know why you do it, but you know what?
watching.
Thank you for at least tuning in.
Yeah, I guess.
I will be nice.
I guess. I'm not being nice to the listeners. I like watchers only.
But anyway, this outro has gone on for way too long, so we need to end it. As always, stay fresh.